Now, southern Johannesburg residents are gathered in the city centre ahead of a march to Joburg Mayor and Gauteng Premier's offices. They say they have had it with the constant water and electricity cuts and incorrect billing by the city. The protesters have handed over a memorandum outside the Premier's office. Senior reporter Aviwe Mtila joins us now. He is with them. Aviwe, what is it that they are demanding as they handed over their demands to the Premier?
So we're just struggling with your audio here, but we're at the second and final destination. It's a memorandum that's just been received by the city of Johannesburg after a march from the Premier's office. Of course, it's about 24 community members from the south of Johannesburg that are basically complaining over their electricity and water woes. Just to get a bit more information on this, I am joined by one of the community leaders, Majid. Maybe before telling us what this is about, we're seeing this coffin as well. Maybe include why there's a coffin here and what the issues are.
Okay, why you're seeing this coffin here is that for people that were deceased, who is deceased, they are forcing the children, the siblings, to pay the account. That's the reason why this coffin is here today, because a deceased person can't pay an account. You have an agreement with a deceased person. Why are you violating that right? The person have a letter of authority, letter of executorship, but they are failing all those things. That's why you see the coffin is here to say deceased accounts must be scrapped.
Okay, and then we see there are memorandums, of course, that have just been signed and handed over to the city of Johannesburg. What's in the memorandum? What are the demands?
The demands is regarding the Memorandum from Spolie Act, the Property Act, as well as the Municipal Systems Act, as well as we're giving them 24-hour notice to reinstate the people that they cut and the meters that they removed illegally and unlawfully. We want them to reinstate these people. Another thing is this, it states here as the mediation that eNCA have with them on the 7th of June at Don Maitman Hall, Eldorado Park. They failed the first time, the second time. Now we're putting it on black and white, to come sit with the people and scrap all accounts. That's the reason also why we're here.
Why do you want the account scraps? What happens with the water and sewage billings? I just want to get a better understanding.
The billing system is not right. Look at the thing is, the 6 kiloliters of water that you have to get basic, free. Add all that amounts up. Then you come to a certain amount. Is it lawful to cut the person or to give that 6 kiloliters of water? Do you see on your statement that you are getting that 6 kiloliters of water? Do you see on your statement you're getting that 50 kilowatts of electricity? No. They are putting demand on us. Remember this nonsense started in 2000. That is where it started. Unfortunately, there is people that's billing, not people alone, the whole of the city. The billing is not 100%. The billing is incorrect. You can't owe the government now today a 5,000 rand. Come 2 months after that, you owe them 100,000 rand. We are sitting with elderly people, and we have proof here. 2 million rand for an elderly person. That's a lot of money, and we have the proof. How did they come to 2 billion? Another thing is that you have every year, you have your financial year. Why after 10 years you're coming to find out that this person is owing you so much? Another thing is people are not getting their statements on a monthly basis. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Majid is one of the community leaders here. As we heard, Maseko, one of the demands is 100 Rand flat rate for electricity and water. I actually want to bring in the city of Johannesburg, the lady that accepted and received these memorandum, just to get her thoughts on some of these grievances. Siswam, thank you for joining us at eNCA. You've received the memorandum. I'm not sure if you've heard some of these demands, which include 100 Rand flat rates for the city.
Yes, we received the memorandum as the City of Johannesburg, and further than that, I can't comment. We will hand this over to the City of Johannesburg and we will give them a response as they've requested. But as for commenting further than that, we won't be able to as officials.
Okay, thank you very much. That's, of course, Maseko, finalizing the protest from at least 24 communities from the south of Johannesburg that have earlier in the morning went to the Premier's office, and now, of course, finalizing their march march to the city of Johannesburg, the mayor's office, where essentially they have a number of demands that say that include the billing system when it comes to water and sewage, saying that it's too exorbitant, and in fact it's not priced accordingly to what they use here.
All right, senior reporter Avu Mdila in the city centre. Let's leave it there for now.